Alrighty, we are doing a different type of live stream today. This one's gonna be a short live. Instead of doing like edited clips like most people do when they do explanation videos, I like to do things on the spot and live. Easier on my lifestyle. If people come in and ask questions, if it's the same, I might just say, catch this live some other time. Just so you know, this is the main game I am playing. This is the Forever Winner. We're going to go over some beginning how-tos, and then I'm going to end this live stream, post this, and then probably start up live if I have some more time tonight. But I'm just going to go over some basic live beginner steps on how to actually be successful in this game, because let me just say, this game is very overwhelming when you first start out. So let's get into it. So when you first get into this, you're going to do kind of like a basic mission. It's really simple. You pick up a couple things, you shoot a couple things, and you exfil. But the one thing you want to understand is your character basis. You have the old man, Scav girl, masked man, shaman. The gunhead is coming soon, and you have bagman. Each one of them has their own specific kind of personal info that they can do different. So like the Scav girl, faster movement, lower health. Inside of each one of them, they have actual like soft skills, if you would kind of call it. This one kind of is more based on sprinting, and then you have other exports, and then enhanced rigs, since she's smaller in stature and not as big as the bagman, can't carry much, so you can actually upgrade that soft skill and have carry more. But I go for more of a neutral person, mass man. I have a prestige 20 out of 25. That's typically who I have right now. Just because his soft skills and everything, hopefully they change, but right now he can use any type of weapon, and his stats are pretty much straightforward. You know, like right here, all rifle, makes your aim a little better. You can actually use high caliber rifles, you can use grenade launchers, and then LMGs. So just a well-rounded character. I like well-rounded characters. Once I prestige him fully, then I'll probably go to another one. I'm thinking maybe Bagman, because I like more tankier people. He's got higher health. So you pick your character, you pick your playstyle. Everyone has their own playstyle. It's almost like some people, like the shaman, can run really fast, if you like that. Missed the shotgun roll that days. Yeah, no, Jesse. Get banned too quickly on TikTok. But anyways, we're doing a how-to video for beginners. Welcome into the live. This one's going to be a short live. Basically, I don't know. Hopefully I don't make this longer than an hour, just so people actually watch it on YouTube. So you do that. You're going to have basic weapons when you have your character. You're going to have this basic rig right here. And then you're also going to have, I don't know if it changes on the character. I know Masked Man only has the surplus rifle and then the shotgun. These are alright, but you'll learn eventually that you can upgrade things and make them better. The more that you loot, the more that you can actually collect the weapons attachments as well. I think when you first go into the vendors, I don't think that you have to do a couple missions to even unlock this vendor. So you do easy missions, eventually you unlock some things. But we're going to get down to the video where I'm going to show you a successful way to do quick, easy. I'm only going to show you 2 maps that you should probably stick to. And these 2 areas will give you enough loot and understanding of the game to consistently do them successful, to kind of get you to understand the game. And then as you feel more comfortable, you level up more, you get your base stats and your health bigger, then you can start going out of the realm of uncomfortable and start pushing the limits to those harder tasks. So right now, you can go in here. He has weapon parts. And so when you look at these weapon parts, I have some that are not able to get. Well, the good thing is that the more that you loot and you want to use a gun, you can actually collect all of these parts out in the wild, and you can then have a fully decked out gun without even leveling it. For like example here, if I go to my combat loadout and you see the scar right here, it's only level 5, and I'll also show you a little quick tip at the end If you want to do it this way, I don't prefer it this way, but I can also show you a quick way to get XP and level up. The fastest right now, they might change it. But you see, Scar's level 5. I don't have everything unlocked from the vendor. But what I do have is I have everything collected for the gun to be maxed out. So if I go to customize this gun, oh wait, I don't have the soft skill. Let me see if I can unlock the soft skill really quick. Right here, do I have enough XP? Yeah. So let me get the soft skill, so now I can use it. So now if I go to this gun and customize, you can see it's a level 5 fully maxed out gun because I've collected it all. So that's the cool thing about this game, is that even though I don't have this max level, you can still scavenge for the part and have a really good gun. But you gotta watch out for dying, because you will lose it. The good thing about this game is that if you do die, you have a chance to go back into the same map you're at and pick up your bag and exfil with your stuff. So like I said, this is your basic bag. This is for small loot items, and then you have a large loot section. As you do missions, you'll unlock higher tier rigs from right here, Bundleton. I'm pretty sure that's how you say his name. He's got different rigs, different styles on how you want. I don't collect guns, but you can have one that you can actually pick up guns and flip the guns, things like that. I prefer fully loot style, to where I can just get as much loot as possible and not worry about it. And I also show you how to fast loot as well in this video. Let's see, what else can I show you in this base thing for beginners here? So you have your quest. Like I said, you're going to start out with easy quest. I think you only have like maybe 1 or 2 of these at the time that when you first load in. But start with simple ones. So like this one right here, that all these ones, like so this one's Memento Part 1. Anything that says Memento Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, those are super easy. You can pretty much find those on your way doing anything. So this one's a good one. This Help Civilians one is a super easy one you can do. I probably won't show the location. That'd probably be more of an advanced one that I show you where that's at to do really quickly. And then all these red ones, you got eventually, as you get more comfortable, you can start doing those. All of them are, for the most part, all these missions are doable. There is someone that created an Excel list of, like, I think 3 missions are not possible to do. Let's see, what's this last one? And then, like right here, this hidden water one, that one for a fact is broke right now. So that is one that is broke. So these are missions. Start with the small basic ones, the find stuff, the scavenging stuff, and then, like I said, I'm going to show you in this video 2 maps that we're going to do full run-throughs. I'm probably not even going to shoot a gun on how easy it is to loot. I'm going to show you loot areas, and then we're going to exfil. Pretty simple. This is live, so you don't get the nice gritty thing. So this game can be unpredictable. I'm not saying that we're going to live. I've died very stupidly because this game sometimes, depending on what instance you load in, so like what I mean by that is that every time you load into the game, there's different kind of like day, like how the day cycle works. There's like a full dark shady one where it's like if it's really dark out, all the robots are just like the mechs are out. If it's like really kind of maroonish type dirt, like almost like dusk type of look, then you have like a lot of like a massive war going out. You have these massive giants that walk around, and sometimes they're aggroed, so it's crazy. In this game, there is no PvP, there is PvE, so you can't squad up. I usually do all my stuff solo. They have all the regions here. You know, we got the Scorched Enclaves. I don't even know if I say these right. I say it the way I want to say it. You got Elephant Mausoleum, Mech Trenches, which is in progress, Scrapyard Nexus, and then Ashen Mesa. And then you have all these that are still to be unlocked. I'm going to show you 2 maps. This one is for beginners. The 2 maps I'm going to be showing you is how to do a successful Ashen run and then a successful Elephant run. And these are straightforward, you know, get in, get out, exfils. Actually, you know what? I might end with doing a Scorched Enclave run, but that one would be a little more things are unpredictable. The first mission you have to do is there. That's a good point. That's a good point. Your first mission is actually to exfil from here. And I don't think that you get any other entry points besides... I think maybe you can get the cemetery, but if you do, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know if you only can get in one area, or... I can't remember. It's been so long now. But I'll just show you the two basic ones. I'm trying to remember where you even start at from there. I think you might start at the cliffs and go in. So yeah, I might actually show you the first mission as well. So you have vendors, you can buy stuff. One thing that I highly recommend if you have the money, when you start getting the money, is I come in here every reset, and if you just hit 99, it'll just buy what it's a quick way to buy it all. Eventually, hopefully they have a buy all button. But I come in here, and even though I'm not using this ammo, I come in here and buy everything, because you never know when they're going to start requiring missions to start having, like, other guns for missions, which I really hope they make gun-specific missions. So I just been hoarding ammunition. Why not? You know, why not have a whole bunch of ammunition? So I come in here, buy it all. Go to the other vendor, buy it all. So this is one big tip that I always do. Because eventually you're going to find a gun you like, and like, I know when I wasn't doing this, I'm like, holy cow, I run out of ammo so fast. And if you die and you get your bag back, you don't get your ammo back, you don't get your supplies back, you only get your gun and rig back. Alright, so we're going to buy all this. We're going to go over one more small thing, and then we're going to set up our stuff and do these quick runs. And I'm going to show you, like I said, I'm going to show you two locations. I might do a quick third run, but this is going to be a kind of a shorter beginner video. If you guys want to say in the comments, if you want something more advanced, I can go over more runs or specific location runs I can do. But I think I'm just going to do the beginning ones that kind of got me into the game, so you can have successful runs and not absolutely hate your life. So you come in here, buy all these, and like I said, this is if you got the money for it. At first you're not going to, but once you start getting missions going and you're not needing to save as much, buy it all. I think all of it combined together is only like 30,000 for everything, but I don't buy everything in here. You can't buy as much, so I just buy what I use. So I do use this a lot, and then I use 5.56 a lot. So I do buy all that, and that's all I need. Alright, so let's get out of here. So that's the basics of that. You select character, select your area that you want to go to. You select your missions. I typically always have a mission. I'm not going to have any missions selected for this. I'm just going to show you guys as quick runs for this. This is basically your bottom. They don't really have any lore for this, but my guess is that we're like mole people that are like live in this neutral world to where we're kind of friends with everybody, but at the same time they don't really know that, but so they still want to kill us. So, but we do work for every single kind of faction that's out there, so it's kind of weird. We work for everybody, but you can also have missions that counteract and kind of can hurt you as well, and you have to you have to kind of give them gifts in a way. You get money from them to get your reputation back up. So here's the water thing. There's been a weird buzz about the water. As you can see, I have 96 days. It is broke right now, so luckily I got it up to 96 days before mine did break. So right here, after you spin, I think, so to get yours all the way up to 99, you have to spend a whole whopping 2 million credits to get this all the way up. You start out with 55 days, but like you see in my storage right here, I have 89 days of water in storage. And that's on top of my 96 days. Like I said, this is a bug right now. Hopefully they fix it in the next patch. It'll be back up to 96. Water's not a problem. Hopefully they actually make it, you know, water more useful than... Right now it's kind of like a wipe mechanic. A lot of people are having... It's like a huge buzz in the Discord where people complain about it. I've never personally have seen any issues with the water. You collect it, you get like 2 to 3 days of water for every mission too, so... That's that. The biggest thing I wanted to kind of touch base on this is just keep your water up. You're gonna have a whole bunch in the stash from doing missions. You collect it. Like I don't even collect water anymore. I used to collect it all the time. I don't care anymore. So everything else, you can walk around and go to every single table, and it gives you like the specific menu. But everything can be accessed in the menu. It doesn't matter. You can come here, and this is where you buy everything for your base. So right here, here's your water terminals. Here's your crafting terminal, and then here's welfare. This is only if you have a lot of money, and you can buy everything. I already have it all bought. It gives you a big TV, gives you a music box. Hopefully they'll let you play the soundtracks out of that, but nothing can play out of it right now. You can only craft one thing right now. It might be bugged, I don't know. But right now you can only craft one item, and that's cryo. So right here, that's cryo. You just hit start. 5 seconds. You have cryo ammunition. So you just do it. Pretty simple on that. But that's later down the road. That's 500,000 credits for that. So I'm trying to think of any other tips I can go into. So we did touch base on the guns. So the cool thing about the guns, like I showed you with the Scar, everything is fully customizable, or whatever how you say it. So this is my M4, and then this is my sawed-off that I use. Really like that. You get that from a mission. And so this one I do have fully maxed out. And so as you can see, that's a fully maxed out M4. Very nice gun that I made for myself. So it has a flashlight on it, a laser, it has a drum mag. It can shoot for 60. And so everything is, you can come in here, can be customized. And like I said, you don't have to have a fully leveled out gun to get this. You can scavenge for everything. You just have to worry that if you don't have it fully maxed out and you only have a gun built on scavenging, that if you do lose your gun, then you'd have to re-scavenge for everything until you level up the gun. So everything is based on A, B, C, and D. You'll see that in the price thing. Anything lower down in the alphabet is typically going to be a better type for that gun. So like 1 might make the gun hit harder. I think the base damage for an M4 might be at like 165. It shoots 202 now with all my upgrades. So there's that. You have to save your presets. It doesn't let you name the presets yet. I don't know why. It might be a bug, but it doesn't really matter. And it also, just so you know, it does duplicate the gun. So you got to be careful that you don't just customize the gun, save it, and then you just have your M4 on there. I'm not necessarily a fan of how they have the stock one. I get why they do it, but I just wish that it would not be. You could have it hidden underneath each other on like a category where you can see the base gun. I'm not really a fan of that. But anyways, you make sure you have the customized gun. And like I said, there's other rigs. This is my preferred rig right here. And like I said, you can also customize this. So this is the base right here. This is what it looks like when you first buy it. And then this is the fully maxed out one with all the high tier stuff. And so as you just get into the game more, you can actually spend extra money. And these actually are bigger, and you can actually carry more stuff in them as well. And they are also protected. I don't know if they added it into the game yet, but down the road, I think they're going to have stuff where it might get damaged. This actually helps it from not being damaged. But I don't think it's built into the game yet. Alright, so you will need a lot of ammo, like I said, and you also need a lot of health. I'm going to show you 2 runs, and I'm going to show you 2 runs, and then I'm going to show you an area that kind of, as I've been using for like a gun range. I'll show you that really quickly. You just got to be careful, but you can get in, level up, get gear, and leave. So I'm going to show you that, and then I had one more big tip that I have one more big tip that will go into like more of like advanced. If you stick around long enough, I have one final tip for you, and then we're gonna end this, and I'm gonna post it. Like I said, I'm not big on editing. I like to do things live. I think it's more of a personable thing instead of like, oh, here's a clip, I'm going to talk about this shit. Here's a clip, I'm going to talk about this. No, I like to do it live, so if I mess up live and I'm going to post this, you're all along for the ride. Alright. So let's go ahead. What I like to do is, since I use the M4, I always bring 500 rounds with me. Probably don't need that much, but I've always found 500 rounds, I'm not kind of worried. I've done 300, I've done 400, I've even done 200, and I've ran out. I have my trusty sawed-off that if I have to fight anything big, that thing can handle itself, and I'm currently leveling it up right now. So for that, it uses, I'm in rifles, I was like, where's my ammo? So with that, we're going to go ahead and grab the 40mm. I like to bring 2 full stacks of that. And then I like to get the consumables, the advanced first aids. I like to carry 4 of those. And I'm not saying we're going to use this all, but this is basically what I have for myself to have for a successful raid. As I said, as a beginner, you're not going to have this advanced stuff. You're going to be starting out with a beginner gun. But what I'm basically saying is make sure you... I think that was my biggest thing that I was I wasn't fully expecting, is that I needed that much ammo and that much health. Because things will one-hit you when you're at low level. And you will get frustrated. So, a lot of ammo. Because you're going to be doing a lot of shooting. I didn't think I was going to be able to do... I mean, there's some raids. I'm probably going to do this whole raid, these 2 raids showing you, because it's so easy. Unless unexpected things happen, I'm going to show you start to finish real quick. Alright, so... Like I said, we're not going to have any missions selected. So I have no mission selected. And I'm just going to show you beginner level. The biggest thing that I could tell you all is that when you get into this game... Find a route that's comfortable. You could take my 2 routes and then just run it constantly and learn the map that way. And then as you level up and you feel more comfortable with the game, go outside your realm of possibility. You know, the world, you know, it's your world at that point on how you want to handle it. So I go right here. This is where I first started out, is Ash and Mesa. You go change entry point right here. And then I go to City Ruins. So once you do that, you make sure that your combat loadout is good. We're going to hit ready, and then we're going to go begin countdown. So I'm going to show you pretty quick loot areas. I'm going to show you spawn locations. Like I said, I'm probably not going to shoot anything. This is just for beginners. If you want to, you know, go in there guns blazing, you can. So this instance might be one of the robot days. Yeah, so this is a robot day. Usually there's things that spawn down there. These right here are 2 different factions. They will actually start fighting each other because they don't like each other. Hopefully they don't attack me. So there they are. They'll start attacking each other. You really don't have to worry about them unless they kind of go aggroed. So they're not a problem. So you turn around, and you're just going to go this way. You're going to start going towards this high-rise building right there. Things will fight over here to the right. Like I said, as you get better at the game and you feel comfortable, you'll find out what you can and cannot shoot. If you want to do that, you can go down there, collect their loot. But now you're going to come up here, and you're going to hang a right. And you're going to go up these stairs. Now, when we go up the stairs, there's 2 spawn locations up here. I like mac and cheese, there you go. And so the people, they will spawn right there, and they will spawn down this catwalk. But right here is, sometimes this is here, sometimes it's not. I come in here. You can wait for it to load in, and you can just click loot all. So we're going to keep going down. If you wait down here, sometimes they'll spawn back here. So just know that if you go through here too fast, they will spawn on top of you. Right here, this is water as a beginner. Like I said, if you want to collect this water, you can collect it. You're going to only have one slot. I have two. But if you only care about water, you can just collect one water. I don't need it. Like I said, I don't collect water anymore. You can come here. Like I said, you can just hit loot all. There's only one problem with that, is that you need health. And it's going to be checkmark. You don't know what it's going to be unless you go in here and drop it all. And as soon as you drop it all, then you can, wherever it went, there it is. You can collect it back, and then it tells you what it is finally. But if you really quickly just want to loot, there is no difference on doing that. But here's the health one. This gives you all the health. I always collect all these. I think sometimes there's an ammo one right here. Now we're going to come over here to the left, go down the catwalk, and then if the ammo one's not up there, there's usually an ammo one right here. Like I said, if you don't want to wait, you can just loot all. It doesn't matter. And then these right here are bombs. This is a mission item. I collect these. And then that right there. Just so you know, these bombs are about 10, 11,000. These are 15 credits a piece. I pick if you can find more cargo, throw away the bombs and always get the cargos. Alright, so I'm going to come here. We're going to go to the right. Sometimes there's something you can collect right here. And then we're going to come here and come straight down. Depending on what day it is, things will start spawning big over there. As you can see now, they're fighting, but those are just smaller ones. Sometimes things will spawn up there, and sometimes a helicopter will fly overhead here as well. Sometimes there is a crate right here that you can loot, but it's not there right now. And now you gotta watch out, because those right there will come out spawning right there. We're gonna go right, and we're gonna avoid them. And like I said, this is a beginner. Don't need to shoot a gun. We just looted some stuff. Got 2 things for mission items. Because right now, like, at the very beginning, you're just trying to figure out the map. And you don't want to fight the wrong thing. You're going to make a left over here. And then right here when you're in the middle, you're going to make a right. And you're going to hop up this. And then you're instantly going to go left right now. And see what's over there. Depending on if there's nothing there, we're going to just go ahead and we're going to make it through. Nothing's here. Sometimes there's a mech robot and there's a platoon. They'll walk away after they spawn. You just got to go all the way left to make sure you don't alert them. And now we're just going to walk down this bridge. And as you can see, we looted some good stuff. No, we didn't have to shoot a single bullet. Right there, and right there, they will walk away. One will not. He always stands guard. And so maybe sometimes he'll walk away. Sometimes you can instantly kill him, but if you don't kill him right away, he will alert everybody, and they come down here, and you have nowhere to hide, and they instantly kill you. Or you can do one thing. I'm just going to kill him. So, if he's not there, even if he is there, if you kill him fast enough, nothing gets alerted. You're going to come here and you're going to drop right down. As soon as you drop right down, we're going to go down this catwalk, and there's the exfil right there. Where I did shoot a little bit of guns. I do have stuff chasing me right now. So even if they're chasing me, it doesn't matter. But we're just going to exfil. See that? And then boom.
Hard run. At least
that's that route. What's up? Oh, we're just doing a how-to for beginners right now. I'm doing it live. I prefer the live style, so I'm just showing an easy route. So you can see all we did is killed one thing. We got 5,000 XP just for that one run, and it only took us 6 minutes. And then you can see the loot acquired. That's all my ammunition I had, but we got all this loot right here. As you can see right there, that picture right there, and that neuro uplink, and then these 2 explosives. If we would have selected the right missions, that would have been 3 missions completed, by the way. Well, 2.5. So that's that route, and I'm going to show you guys one more quick route. And then I'm going to show you how to, kind of what I use for a shooting range. So now you just move the stash. Now we're going to go to the next place. Go up here to regions. You're going to go to Elephant Mausoleum. Go to change entry point. You're going to want to go to ruins. Once you're in ruins, and we're going to go to combat loadout. Make sure our guns are selected. Make sure we have the proper rig. Nothing usually changes unless you die. And like I said, I'm going to do my 500 ammo. Like, I didn't even shoot. I shot one guy. We got 5,000 XP. Do that. We're going to get our 40M. But, you know, when you first start playing this, as a beginner, you're going to be a little nerve-wracked. You're going to make mistakes. I just know I've been doing that route so long. I'm pretty comfortable doing it, so... And I know where everything spawns to. You just have to eventually learn how things spawn, when they spawn, how they react to when they spawn, and which direction they're going to go, things like that. So we're going to do this right here. I do 4 of those. Now we're good. Got our region selected. Got our combat load selected. We're not going to, like I said, we're not going to do any missions, but obviously you want to have missions if you always have missions selected, but for this video, I'm going to have straightforward run-throughs. So now that we have that place, we're going to go begin countdown. And so, I doubt I'll even have to shoot a bullet this one, too. This runs, in my opinion, probably easier than the one that I just showed you. Can be riskier if you don't know what you're doing. If you don't know where the spawns are at, it can be riskier, though. Alright, so once you come here,
I hate the surface.
you're going to come down this pathway, and we're going to stay along this bunker. If you go left right here, things will start spawning in, and it becomes a mess, and sometimes they'll trigger on you. But if you just follow this bunker right here, and then we're going to instantly hang a left. And this is just a quick loot. So what we're going to do is we're going to slowly come up here. Up to this left, we're going to aim down sight here. There's a platoon right there. And sometimes they go right. For the majority, they go right. But sometimes, see those guys, no matter what, come this way. Oh, they're actually going to go the other way on me? So they went the other way. We got lucky. I thought I was going to actually fight them. So look at that. Let them walk away. Let them do their thing. Once they leave, we have this whole place to ourselves. Unless there's a mech robot. So right here, we're going to get these explosives. We're going to collect all those. We have all of them. And then there is sometimes a loot spot right there. But we're going to get all this. I'm going to hit loot all just so we make this video quicker. Something's actually over by me. So like I said, I don't know. This is going to be unpredictable. Things might still attack. So we looted everything in here. Sometimes there's loot up there. But you'll see it. It'll highlight itself. Now we're going to come back out here. We're going to go up this ramp. We're going to go left. And then we're going to stay a little bit left. And we're going to take this bridge right here. Don't worry about them. They won't shoot you. We're going to take this bridge left right here. Or you can technically just jump right here over. Right there. Now we're going to make a right all the way down here. We're going to jump down here. And then, just so you know, this is the hangar. There's a mission that's over there. Big things are over there. At beginning levels, you want to avoid that. You're going to keep going straight till you get to these kind of like stuck-up hung things. And we're going to follow it all the way to the right without being noticed on the hangar. There's a back passageway over here that takes you over here, and you make a left instantly when you see the opening. Don't open up any doors. Things will spawn in on top of you, which is never fun. And there's a dog that runs around here, and I think the dog is running around. Very rarely is he running around. There's a guy right there. So, like I said, this is live. Things are gonna happen. That guy's usually not there. I think that's the second time I've ever seen him spawn there. So you can exfil already if you want to. We can technically go loot that guy, by the way. I forgot to. We can go loot him really quick. So let's loot him really quick. Like this, loot all. We don't have to care what he has, but just loot it. Now, if you want to risk it, and we can see where everything's at, we already let them spawn in. You can come down this door. Be careful. You're just going to open it and back up. Just back up. There's usually a platoon down there and two big robots. Depending on where they're at, they're nowhere to be. So they're right there. So you can actually, if they're nowhere to be found, we can actually. There's a place over to the left we can loot, and then places over to the right that you can loot as well. But if they're coming down, you can either wait, and just so you know, you will have a jump scare sometimes. It won't hurt you unless it aggroes you, but sometimes you'll turn around and the dog will be standing right behind you, and it scares the shit out of you. So anyways, let's see where they're at. So this time we're probably not going to do it, just for the sake of have this link to this video. But you don't want to fight at early level. You don't want to fight that guy. Kind of tanky.
Too much heat. We should keep it.
Oh, so they're going back up? I think we might be good. Alright, so we're good. Oh no, wait, is that... Okay, they're dead. So what we can do is, like I said, there's stuff here. We'll loot that really quick. There's actually bags here, that's cool, we can loot all that. Over here to the right, you can find big items sometimes, but we're just gonna loot all this. There was like some war that happened down here, that's crazy. And so I'm just looting all, I don't even care what it is, especially at beginning level. You don't really need to worry what it is. Just don't make sure that those people up there don't get aggro. They're coming down, we're gonna leave. Alright, so you come up here and you extract. So that's the second map. Like I said, that map's a lot easier. It's pretty straightforward on this one. So there you go. Second map. We took a little bit longer because we waited, but I think we could have shaved off like another 2 minutes. We probably could have. We just got 5,000 XP in 5 minutes. I probably would have got a little less than that in 4 minutes. So, and then our loot that we just got is all of this top stuff right here. And so, and we shot our gun once. Only once, because that thing was there that usually is never there. So, that's 2 maps that I'll show you in the beginning video. It's just 2 easy paths that you just have to follow every time as a beginner. And like I said, as you start feeling more comfortable in the playstyle and how the game plays, then do the harder missions after that. I do everything solo. Every once in a while I'll play with people. But everything's for, I think out of the 50 hours I have, I think maybe 2 hours I actually played with a person. Other than that, I did everything solo. So like I said, we're going to do one more map. I use this map for a shooting range or to get quick XP, get quick anything. I don't know if they might change this eventually down the road. I can see them changing it because I use it for leveling guns up if I want to ever level a gun up. So we're going to go to regions, go to Scrapyard Nexus. There is no entry points. There's only one entry point. It's as soon as you load in, you're right there. That's what I think they might eventually change. They might change it to where you actually have to travel to your exfil. I kind of like it how they have it because it's just like if you want to go deeper, you can. If you don't want to, you can just stay there and exfil and shoot the thing. So I like it right now, but I can see it changing. So what we're gonna do then is that my M4 is already pretty much maxed out. So let's go ahead and get. So like say my SCAR, I want to upgrade my SCAR. It's level 5, right? So we're going to switch this out. That shoots 50 cal. So we're going to get as much 50 cal ammo as possible. We can't get 500 rounds. I think we only get like 278 or something like that, 297. So we're going to max that out, and then, like I say, I always have my sawed-off, trusty sawed-off, just in case things get weird, because things do get weird in this game sometimes. I always bring 2 stacks of that, and then I always bring 4 of these, no matter what. So then now we got our region selected. Combat loadout's good. We're going to ready up. So like I said, we're almost done with this video. This video was intended for newer players. Like, the biggest thing to get into this game is find a route, follow it until you understand the game. And that's what I did. I picked one path that I liked, that I just showed you 2 paths that I liked, and I still only run those today. And I get every mission done, get XP. So now we're here. If you go way... Oh, crap. I don't have my maxed out gun. I grabbed the wrong one. Cool. So we got the wrong gun, but who cares? It'll still shoot. If you go way over there, things will spawn in, and it's just a spawning mess. You're just going to come here, and you're going to turn around, and you're going to hit this, and you're going to start the exfil. 3 rounds of creatures will start coming out at you. You're just going to shoot all of them. It stinks because I don't have my gun that I want, so this should be interesting. It's live, so who knows. So we're going to kill all these. Oh, I might die. This gun's not good for me. Die! So that's the first round. We almost died right there, jeez. Like I said, I don't have my... Usually I have a scope on this. But I use this for a shooting range. So do know things can get a little wild. This thing only has 8 bullets. The one that I have now, I think I can shoot 50. That was a lot more. Alright, so I'm gonna actually die. So this is why I got my trusty sawed-off with me. Even though I might die. Ah! So there's gonna be a 3rd round, but like I said, I don't have my correct gun with me right now. This is why I like doing this live. Shit like this happens. Alright, there's one more. So no more will spawn. That's the good thing. If you see bags right here, just know that those bags are going to be useless. They're too close to the exfil and you can't get them. But I come down here and hurry up and just grab all these. And I don't even care what they are, I'm just grabbing everything. So yeah, we almost died. And so like I said, we avoid over there because things will spawn in that will kill you in one shot. So we stay away from that area. We loot everything that we possibly can on the ground, and we leave. And then so we just upgraded a gun. We're not going to have it too much upgraded because we kind of got in a really crap situation. But we'll see what we got.
Close call.
So it takes us like 2-3 minutes to do all that. So right there we got 7,000 XP. Our gun didn't get upgraded as much because I brought the wrong gun in. I didn't get my leveled up one. So it was just a dookie version of it. We did get a little XP for it. The sawed-off right now is broke on how the XP works, so I got 0 for that. But we still got 7,000 XP in 4 minutes. So that's another little tip if you want to use that for a shooting range and get quick loot. I don't prefer that route because I prefer doing the mission route, but this is an easy way to level up a gun. So that's pretty much the video. I'm going to show you all one big tip if you manage to stay this whole way. I mean, if the people that are watching it live, they're watching, but I'm also going to post this on YouTube so people can also watch this, beginning people. I will tell you right now, this is subjected to change, but this is for all beginners out there and advanced people if you watch this. Any looter shooter game, this is my big tip to everybody. Any looter shooter game will eventually have quests that are going to be item specific to collect so many of it, or it's going to become a massive thing of crafting to where you're need one specific item to craft. Once you have everything bought in the base and you got the rig that you want, and money is not an issue besides going to the vendors and, like I said, buying out the ammo every single time. Like I need to buy the ammo right now because I think it's every hour it spawns in. I'll buy that again once I get off this video. Is that this junk items here, at first you're going to need money. And so you're going to sell everything. Don't worry about at the very beginning. Sell it all. But once you have everything good to go, stop selling it right now. Doesn't matter how many credits you got. This value of these do not change. That's the cool thing about this game, is that there is no, like almost like in like say a game like Tarkov, there's actually profitability market that actually fluctuates on the price of things. As of right now, there is no marketplace that dictates a price of something or a rarity of something. They already have set prices, right? These won't change. So there is no difference to you keeping it as a solid asset or liquefying it to credits. So once you don't need money and money's not a problem, collect everything and don't sell it unless you need it for some reason. So that's my one big tip to you all. And I think that's about it. I think, like I said in the comments, if there's any other type of passage you want me to show you that you're having a problem with, or a mission that you're having trouble with, if you all say, hey, can you show me how to do the Red Baron Legacy, I'll do that live. That one's a pain in the butt sometimes, and sometimes it's easy. If you guys ask me to do, it's not loaded in right now. If you say, hey, can you do the Pyro mission, I'll show you where Pyro's at, and instantly, gun him down and finish that mission. That's 5,000 credits instantly. Even like simple ones. If you guys say, hey, I can't do this one right here, the Elephant Mausoleum, I don't know where to get them to escape, I'll make a video on it. So pretty simple. That's the beginning video. Easy quicks and tips. Hopefully I helped somebody. But this live I'm going to be ending right now so I can post this video. And I don't know if I'll go live again after this because I'm pretty tired. But I am live every day though. Every day I'm live. So come ask me questions. Tell me to make a video. But as of right now, I'm leaving. I got a message. All right, I'll see you later. I'll be back live later. Yeah, I like Transformers. Love Transformers. We can talk about it next stream.